What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manny, and let me show you the most badass thing ever in War Robots. Using the Frederick battleship, getting into the enemy base with all enemy players, and then slam dunking them to the ground with the ability of the Atlas Titan, getting 2 kills instantly, and also insanely heavily damaging all the other players, and just basically freaking raiding the enemy spawn, killing everything in an instant. Holy smokes. Again, getting the next battleship out to keep absolutely ruining the enemy red team right there. This, my friends, is coming in this video in the Instant Titan Win episode with the sonic weapons on the Atlas Titan. Remember the video recently that I shown you where Khan Hassel was also using these weapons on his Titan? Our friend from the community uploaded or provided a video for me to react to, and he was running the Mauler Titan with these sonic weapons and did a great job. We're running the same weapons now on the Atlas, okay? And this is going to be absolutely insane because these weapons unleash an insane alpha or burst damage in a very short time when they unfold. And unlike what I usually do, this time we're starting in free-for-all, okay? The first match will be a free-for-all match, and also unlike what you would expect from an instant win episode, the beginning is absolutely awful, okay? It's so awful. I'm starting out with just 1 kill and then like nothing for a while, you know? And also I haven't, like in the first 1.5 minutes, every kill got stolen from me. So I wasn't actually able to get the kills. But now we're getting here some damage in because we're having the Frederick running. But again, no kill. He just flies away. And I'm sitting here saying like, come on man, I need some kills. I need to bring the Titan out. It's an instant win episode, bro. Come on, help me out here, buddy. There's a there we go. Titan is ready. Okay, poof. Now, Titan is spawned 1 minute and 30 seconds or 40 seconds in. The first Titan on the battlefield, obviously, with these electric weapons. And now we're coming in. I'm gonna try and turn this around. Due to me sacrificing my robot, I'm down to 0 kills. But let's make this an instant win, okay? So we're following in over here. We're lifting the enemies. And I'm deciding to kill first with the Frederick battleship the enemy Bulgazari. But even despite my ridiculous damage output with Frederick, oh, he's saying no to me. Enemy 3 wants to be friends. Alright, let's ignore enemy 3 for the moment. Even though I'm doing so much damage, I did not actually get the kill against the Bulgazari. Somebody got the kill. But it's okay. We got 2 kills already, and this is just the beginning of a ridiculous rampage, okay? So, not sure why he would just not take any damage. I'm gonna reload, following him in, and then his ability is gonna be over, and then he's gonna die. Nope. Now he gets a stealth. Okay. What a nicely timed stealth that replaces or covers exactly the time in which he would be vulnerable. Perfect. Then he comes back out of his abilities, goes back into yet another shift. But it's okay. He's running out of fuel anyways, and now we got him. Alright, so I just bullied him for a little while until he was dead. Now, again, this is an unusual start for an instant win video episode, because we're usually not playing free-for-all. And you're not gonna insta-end a free-for-all match in 2 minutes. It's not gonna happen. So, the question is, can I get these kills here? Nope, everyone is teleporting around, getting random shields, getting phase shifts, spawning left and right, jumping, absorbers, and stealths, and so on. So everybody is basically constantly immune to damage, but eventually those immunities run out. Got this kill, and then this... Oh, okay, this kill as well. Nice. Alrighty, I don't want to fight the Skyros ball. Just takes forever to kill it, and I think this might even be enemy number 3. I have not attacked him before. I'm not going to start with it now. I got enough other enemies to deal with, so it's okay. If he wants to be friends for the moment, let's let him. So we're going here for the for the sword unit. He's using phase shift to cover himself, despite the use of last stand. I don't think he should have used the phase shift there. Now slam dunking him for the shield break and kill right through his absorber. Bam. Nice. That's how we do it in the Manni Town, boys. Meanwhile, we're already placed number 6. Remember, instant win. It's gonna happen. There's an enemy Titan spawned in. Enemy 1 with his... Oh, he just stole the kill. Enemy 1 with his Ravager. Sorry, not Ravager. It's the Devourer Titan. We have to wait a little bit for the right moment because he's currently stealthed and I can't hit him anyways. What I can do is... Oh, whoa, that was enemy 3. Oops, I actually didn't notice that. I didn't pay attention to the name this time. I did not want to kill enemy 3, but I just did it here. Anyways, now the Devourer Titan has used his ability, and he's currently trying to kill the Heimdall and focusing so I can kill him. Unfortunately, he did get the Heimdall before, and I think he actually scored first place for the moment. That is enemy 3 with his Ravager. Every spider crawling on the ground is a Ravager for me now. With his big Devourer Titan. I'm leaving him alone. And meanwhile, we're just going for him here. Boom. I secured myself first place again. And the other guy who already lost his Titan is second place now. He's got the sword unit, so he could technically get some good kills. And maybe he's actually getting another one. We'll see. But I'm jumping to where he just came from because I know that he's going to be ending up here. There he is, see? And this is the second place enemy, so killing him is actually an extraordinarily useful thing to do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to kill him immediately. Pop, there he goes. Just making sure that enemy number, who placed number 2 is not getting a kill, right? I don't want him to get any more kills. I should be 2 kills ahead of him now. Then we're using the battleship here for increased damage output. And then I'm also firing at him, knowing I'll get a targeting disruption, which at this time is perfectly okay, because I have to reload anyways, and he's too far away for me to deal any damage. So I may as well just take his charge, the weapon charge away for his thing there, his suppression. Or, not suppression, the targeting malfunction. We're jumping in, and see what we can do here. Alright, I'm waiting for the Sumjog to come out of his ability, and then I'm lifting him up, exposing him to no cover, and finishing these 2 players. Alright, that is enemy 3, we're leaving him alone for the moment. Actually, hold on, that's enemy 5. Thought it was 3. Okay, I'm not a big fan of the teaming up, but sometimes if I have a guy and sometimes he's like friendly, yeah, sometimes I play along a little bit. But typically I don't really want to do it. And in any case, we're now here. I'm lifting the guy. I'm having him slam dunked in front of me. And then I'm instantly killing that entire Leo robot with a full charge of those sonic weapons. And that is the end of the first free-for-all match here, friends. With enemy 3 being the only survivor now, and to no surprise, obviously, if I don't kill him. Yeah, we're finishing him off. I was hoping that he would understand not to spawn in. Because if you get killed in the end and you don't spawn in, you don't have to wait until the end. That would be the best thing to do. But yeah, so let's go for it, my friends. Enemy 3 was the last guy. Unfortunately, I was hoping maybe he scores better if I am teaming up with him. But he scored last. It's okay. So we're jumping into a quick match. And going for the match you've seen in the intro, okay? So you see I'm wearing the ultimate sunglasses. The Living Legend sunglasses. So Ultimate Manni is speaking to you right now. And they're for a good reason, alright? It's because we need them right now. I'm going for the Crisis Robot first. Easy kill. That will give me a decent amount of Titan meter charge for killing him, 30%, and we're jumping into the enemy base. And from here, we're just gonna hit everybody that's standing close. Battleship on me, getting the kill here, and then we're continuing over here with another Pathfinder to the left and the Ravager in the front. But unfortunately, I'm not getting a kill, so I didn't get the Titan meter charged. A Shenlu followed me over, but as you can see, I have way too much health, and he can barely do something about me. The Teth robot is a real joke, man. It's way too broken, this thing. I only need like one little sliver of Titan meter to be able to get that thing out. I actually used the battleship here, finishing off this guy, this guy, this guy, just emptying the clip one more time, and then we're jumping into the Titan. Alright, 1 minute and 30 seconds in, Titan spawned, or 1 minute 20 seconds actually. Alright, so the Frederick is ready. And this is the moment I showed you in the intro, my friends. This is where things go crazy a little bit, okay? Because the enemy is all spawning in Domination right on their home beacon. And that slam ability from the Atlas actually does a lot of damage, like 40,000 damage or 50,000. And if you combine that with a 300% damage boost from the Frederick and you use it, you can... I just instantly killed with the Firmament Burden 2 guys at once. Then instantly finishing off the next guy because of the Frederick Battleship damage boost. Everybody just dies instantly with 1 or 2 shots. Remember that they were heavily damaged. If they survived the slam dunk, then they were heavily damaged. So 2 more shots and they all just die. And I'm just here obliterating the living hell out of the enemy, dude. Like I said, this is the most badass thing I've done in War Alliance in a while. Just jumping into the spawn and area denying the entire spawn of them. Even them spawning in Titans doesn't matter, dude. They're just gone, man. They're just gone. They only got 4 kills. If that's not qualifying for an instant win, my friends, then I don't know what does. Okay? We're on the enemy... Wow, he just took a massive damage at once. Did you see that? He just took like a 30% damage hit in one quick hit. What was that? A striker, maybe? It's a bit of an unusual hit that he just took. Anyways, the Lucha doesn't make it much longer. Only guy left spawned in is right at his base. And if they want to spawn something in, you know where it's gonna appear. Exactly in front of me. Where I have already my weapon damage amplified, or my weapon firepower. Because you know that you accelerate the fire rate on those sonic weapons. So if somebody spawns in, you unload with a much higher alpha. And if you are, like in this case, reloading, you can lift them up and hide underneath them, and they can't get you targeted. Very annoying. But yeah, so instant win, 10 kills, 6 assists, 6 million damage, and next map. Alright? We're on Dreadnought now. With our Teth. 20 seconds in, we haven't done anything other than capturing a beacon. I'm trying to EMP the enemy Ohokochi and then locking him down also with the electric weapons, right? So, and then Frederick Battleship on the guy as well, but unfortunately he gets the thing back. But I'm running faster now because of the Frederick Battleship, so I get to just finish him off real quick. Pop, there goes the Ohokochi. And that one Ohokochi almost filled up my entire Titan meter because he has so much health, you know, that you can kill. But unfortunately, almost isn't good enough. I need a little bit more to get the Titan out. So we're on the Mars robot right here. And pop. There we go. Titan ready in 1 minute and 5 seconds. Perfect. Let's jump in. With the Atlas. And then flying across the map. That guy is a little too far away. My sonic weapons won't be able to do something about him. I'm activating the Frederick here so we can insta-delete this guy. And he actually got insta-deleted by my Firmament Burden ability. Not even by my weapons. Just the ability passively insta-whooped him. Oh my goodness. I guess I didn't need to use the battleship there. But then again, with capturing the beacon, I got a 41% battleship again. And I would not have gained that if I had already kept the battleship. So, I fire at the Leo for a second so that I get the suppression released. And then we're focusing him down. Last stand for the moment. Alrighty. Then Firmament Burden and slam. Boom. Kill. Next, we have an Angler, and I'm sure he's gonna keep me busy for a while, because that's what Anglers do. As soon as the physical shield fails, I'm expecting him to use the ability. Yup, and he does that. Very nice, very well played, my friend. Jumping away so I don't get the targeting disruption, and guess what happens? I get the targeting disruption. Alright, fine. Let's finish him off. There we go. Capture the beacon, next battleship is ready. But no enemy in sight, and I have to be here for a sec so I can capture the beacon. It is an instant win, and that means I have to also do the beacon capping thing. So, am I going to use the battleship here? Let's see. Apparently not. Not against the Erebus there. Alright, Erebus, you're there. Alright, fine. Let's finish him off. Now I use the battleship, and I also have an enemy Titan in front of me. But I'm surprised. Despite me running 300% increased damage output, the enemy Aether Titan barely takes any damage. That was extremely odd. I expected him to die in this first salvo because I know that the Aether Titan's ability is actually not that good. But he took almost no damage from me, even with 300% damage boost. That was very unusual. I did not expect that. Was I maybe suppressed? But I don't think I was. A little surprising. Anyways, Living Legend already. Recapturing the base beacon here. We have an enemy, Newton. And he's gonna lift me up. I'm just gonna fire empty my weapon from here. And activate my ability so I can jump even higher and come for him. And then I can lift him up, show him that I can do the same thing too. And then we're gonna fire at him from short range. Unleash all what we have. And unfortunately we get suppressed again. He's lifting me up one more time. But I have a physical shield, an absorber shield on the front. For after I use my jump ability. I'm really surprised how little damage I'm doing to the enemy titans sometimes. Those weapons are maxed. Why do I need 3 magazines or complete clips to deal with one Newton Titan? That's a little bit odd, right? Anyways, took the targeting malfunction charge off the enemy Null, which makes sense because I'm reloading anyways. And then we're dropping him instantly with the use of the Frederick battleship, and the same also here with the Heimdall. But again, not much damage done, even with Heimdall at the same time. That is so unusual, dude. Alright, I lifted the sword unit, slammed him to the ground, and focused the sword unit first, because I think it makes sense to get rid of that guy with his absorber shield. But because of me focusing the sword unit, I didn't have enough ammo in the clip to finish off the Heimdall. But we'll do it now. Here we go, pop, Heimdall done. And that is another angler. Down here, yep. Taking a lot of damage, but not enough. I don't know, sometimes I just insta-kill something, and other times there's like a mediocre amount of damage coming through my weapon. Another angler. Dude, what's with the anglers now? Wow, I even got him through the last stand with my 1 heavy alpha weapon. Very nice. Alright, we're following here the enemy Condor. Lifting him, slamming him, finishing him. Finish him! Yes! Alright, and then there's a Loki. Annoying Lokis. However, I can do some damage to the Loki by lifting him up like this, right? I can lift him up with the ability and then slam dunk him, which will do some damage. In this case, I couldn't kill him quite, but I will do it next time because I'm lifting him up at my eye level where I can then shoot him. Watch. It's gonna be funny. He thinks he's invincible because he's stealthed. Friend, you did not see this coming, did you? Look, my heavy alpha weapon is kind of right at the right altitude here, and I just can kill him with the firmament burden. And then we have an Imugi coming over. Okay. Alrighty. Battleship on me, and bam! See how quick they die from the battleship support? Unbelievable. Alright, so that was a bit of a longer match. You can argue that it wasn't an instant win, but I really participated towards the instant win. I recapped their base beacon the entire match over and never let them escape their base. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Manni signing off. Bye-bye.